Hey guys, welcome back to the Bayside Fabrication YouTube channel. Today, I think is going to be the day. Luke's coming over right now. We just got a few things to button up on the car. We just got to get the fans wired in. Pretty much that's really all we have to do to get this thing driving right now. And we're going to take it for the first test spin. I'm just securing the bumper right now. And I wasn't going to run the bumper at all, but it's got my license plate and stuff on it. So essentially what we're doing now is we're just going to drive it kind of around the block a couple times and make sure all systems are go, everything works, and then we will schedule a dyno session and start making some jam off it. But right now, we're just making sure all the bugs are gonna get worked out and that nothing crazy is going on. So pretty excited to actually be at this point. All right, guys, we got Luke working his magic here. We're just doing a few small things like we upped the base fuel pressure to 50 PSI. We just adjusted the throttle slightly. I put power steering fluid in the other day and I did have a leak that I just noticed coming from a fitting, but it's kind of too hot to get up in there. It's just a small drip, so I'll deal with that later. That's not really critical. And yeah, we'll be ready to go here pretty soon. Okay guys, we're getting real close here. The car is off jack stands. We're just actually waiting for Luke's laptop to power up a little bit. And we're gonna take it for its first test drive, so we're excited to hear what this turbo sounds like under load.
Right, it's gonna sound a lot better.
Yeah. One thing I was thinking about, my wastegates. Yeah. They're connected to the MAC valve and everything. Okay. But the MAC valve's not wired in. No. But it'll just pop off at 10 PSI, right?
It should, yeah.
Okay.
I have a boost cut set anyways.
Okay, perfect. I figured you would. Last thing we need to do is make like 30 PSI in the first freaking pull. And
it'd be kind of fun, right?
It'd be fun for about a half second. Right here. Oh, nice. German car stuff, dude.
Forgot about that.
Freaking Nazis. That's gotta be good enough. Yeah, dude, these windows, that's how, it sucks. You can't put your arm out the freaking window in these things. It sucks. Because it's like on this thing. All right. The power steering is loud.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Clutch works. All right. All right, let's go around the block, I suppose.
Yeah, we can do that.
How do you want me to drive it? Just normal?
Just normal.
Dude, it works.
Yeah, man. It's not bad.
I'm driving down the street. Yeah, I was like, oh. Driving to the freaking, like 2,500 RPMs, and it gets a little vibrating. Yeah. Something good, man. Yeah. Did it make any boost at all?
No, not really. you can give it a little. You can try to get into a little bit of boost, man. It's not gonna. The map is real close, so. Yeah, it's real close.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like 2%. So we're good.
Sounds like a Honda.
It does. It does, and that's so. Right now, there's no cam control in it.
Right.
There's no VTEC. We're just driving around on low side cam right now. VTEC, man, like you'll start seeing that. So, you know, where the fuel starts dropping off, like, you know, obviously I don't have that, we don't have that mapped out yet.
Yeah.
But where the fuel starts dropping off is where I'm going to start, like, incorporating VTEC.
They built these cars go like 200 miles an hour, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I can't believe how long second gear is.
That's good, man. Second gear's gonna be rowdy then.
Yeah.
Dude, to be honest with you, I'm probably not even gonna touch the map.
It sounds fantastic.
We're low on timing, but other than that, though, we're
yeah, once we get on the dyno, we can start hot rodding it. But
yeah,
man, it feels great.
Yeah, dude, the car's driving really well, man. I'm happy with how it's driving. That was awesome, man. I'm really glad we could like.
Yeah, this thing's it feels, honestly, it's definitely faster than the motor that was in, for sure.
That's crazy, man.
Like, and just off the bat.
That's like nothing. Like, I have like no timing really in it.
You know what I'm surprised about is how quick the turbo actually does spool off.
Yeah, I am. I
thought it was we're gonna be like, all right, dude, we're gonna be sitting here for days, you know.
Yeah, I did too, but man, that was awesome, dude. Good first
Hell
drive.
yeah, dude. I'm sure I've had not good first drives before.
You know, when to be honest, this has probably been the easiest one I've ever done. I literally haven't touched the laptop because everything's within parameters.
That's fantastic. All right, let's go see if it's leaking anything. That's just my bumper melting a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Self-clearancing.
Hey, that's okay. 10 pounds of food, not bad. Idling where we want it to idle.
Perfect, man. This is perfect. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. I've never even ridden in a K series powered anything.
No?
Yeah, I have no reference to even what these motors do other than what I've seen. All right, guys, so we're just putting around and realized we lost reverse. So, and then I just lost second. And I didn't lose the gears, but the shifter is not selecting them, as in, I think one of the cables might have popped off or misaligned itself or something. So we're limping. All I have is third, fourth, fifth, and sixth gear right now. All right, guys, so what's happening here is all the way over is now third, fourth, fifth, sixth. So I can't go over anymore. I can't go in reverse, first or second. So I'll just figure it out. I'm sure it's just one of the cables on the transmission popped off or something. And I found the issue immediately. That's kind of what I figured it would be. Hey Luke, can you just shift it again real quick? There it is. Our shifters weren't clipped into the mounts, so I'm not sure if it's a broken clip issue or what, but we're just gonna get those secure and that should solve that problem. Last time we went out, you did a data log on it?
Yeah. So, just for quick reference, this was throttle position right here, but your manifold pressure is this blue line in this graph right here.
Yep.
You can see that this is low cam only, but it comes up and holds 10 psi.
Perfect. Not a 0.1 above it, huh?
Nothing.
That's perfect.
And then the green line is the wideband, the blue line is the target O2.
Yeah, so it was tracking it.
Yeah, we're at touch rich, but nothing crazy, you know. And here's the O2 correction right here.
Yep.
2.5%, 1%, 2%, 1%, 2%. And then once we start getting into, like, when we start needing to move into the high cam, is going to be probably around, I'd say, 6,000. Yeah, somewhere around 6,000, because you can start seeing here that the fuel depends. I mean, I haven't really we haven't really dialed anything, but you can see it's a little touch rich up here.
Gotcha.
And it's pulling 4% fuel, but through here, you know, like that's probably somewhere where I would start looking to introduce high cam.
Nice.
But we haven't played with any of this.
Yeah, and just for clarification, guys, the motor's not running any cam phasing or VTEC at this point. So we have it all locked out just to get this baseline set up. And I mean, I can only imagine, you know, like Luke was saying, the boost. What are the RPMs boost coming in at?
Let's see. So back through here, I mean,
because I was really concerned about turbo lag with being that big of a turbo, but it didn't feel that bad. But we'll see what the graph shows.
Once you come in at 100%, you committed at 3,500, and it's making 2 pounds of boost at 3,500, and then it starts climbing, and it's at full boost on low cam alone with no cam phasing. It's at 5,000 RPM.
Okay, so that's high.
Yeah, but once we bring cam phasing, I assume we can bring it down to probably like 38, 4,000.
Yeah, I was thinking anywhere low 4,000s would be sick, I think. So that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's looking really good, man. I mean,
and this is a giant turbo for this car, so it's, you know.
I'm just extremely happy with it.
Yeah, and Luke really knocked it out of the park. You know, there's always something that goes sideways and things are way off, and this just was, I mean, he said plus or minus 3 to 5% on the whole deal, running through the RPM. So the tune is looking sick. I knew it would. Obviously, we got Luke doing the deal, but
thanks, man.
Yeah, I knew it was. I wasn't worried about the tuning. It's all me issues. You know, not connecting shifter cables and stuff properly. So just getting back to that. Okay, guys, we're about to do another little test drive on the car. Luke wants to bring it up to the pretty much rev limiter here. I was able to get the shifter figured out. Honestly, I just didn't have the shifter cables fully clipped into the receivers on the mount. So it was just a me error. I cleaned up all the oil leak area on the driver's side here. So I'm not quite sure where it's leaking out of as of yet, but it's a very small leak. So I'm not super worried about that. But yeah, let's go take this thing for another spin and see how she does. All right, guys, just went on its first 20-minute drive. Everything's going great. Getting some E85 right now. Luke's getting some snacks. And man, it's running awesome. It's like a stock Honda. Hold up. Cops behind you. I thought he went by. No. Nah, he's just playing on his computer. Probably doing the same thing we're doing. Data logging criminals. Right? That shifter feels so much better.
Got some zip ties on it?
Yep. 2 zip ties. Hey, one thing I did notice is the check engine lights on. Is there any reason for that, you think?
Yeah, probably missing a few things, huh?
Missing a few cylinders?
Yeah, probably. Down here too, all the shift lights are working.
Oh yeah, they didn't even notice. That's sweet. And would you set the rev limiter at? 72?
78.
78.
Yep.
Man, it's crazy. This thing just keeps going.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I want to shift it at like 6,000. I can't imagine this thing actually making power.
Yeah.
Well, I can. It's gonna be freaking nuts.
Dude, this thing's on point. We're ready to go.
Let's do it, dude.
Yeah.
I already made the call.
Cool. Sounds good. Yeah, we're literally. It's 2%.
You're just messing around with yeah.
It's 2%. We're good. Yeah, I'm sure that once we start getting into it, man, it's gonna...
I didn't bean it off the rev limiter for 5 seconds like most Honda guys do, so I feel good about that.
I also like the fact that you don't sit there and just off, like, when you're sitting there slipping the clutch, you're not yang, 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 yang.
Oh, yeah. I try to drive a car like a normal person, you know?
That's good, man.
But yeah, air intakes are, what, 136, that's crazy.
Yeah.
We can get those way down, I think.
Yeah,
I think I could shave 10, 15 degrees off just channeling air.
Dude, I am so happy with how this is right now.
Yeah, that's probably only 320 some horsepower.
Yeah.
But dude, like you said, once we start, like 15 PSI is probably gonna be nuts. At 20, just...
Yeah.
Like you can just see, you can feel how it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
And like you said, the gears are so long that...
It's gonna be a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. I'm in. Those air temps went nuts.
Yep.
All right, Luke, here we are.
Finally made it.
We made it. We made it to the gas station and back. What was that, 45-minute round trip? Everything was perfect?
Everything is on point, man. Ready to go.
So the one thing we were talking about, I can barely touch the car right here. It's so hot. So I'm gonna have to do some kind of heat shielding just because that's crazy. And then gotta figure out that power steering leak.
Yep.
Then next week, we're gonna go in the dyno?
Yes.
Dude.
Yeah.
And we'll start making some power.
Yeah.
So what's your guess for power right now?
Right now, I'm gonna say we're around 300.
300? Yeah.
I'd say it's 300.
I'd say about the same.
It feels 300-ish.
I'm gonna stick with my number of 329.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what my E30 made.
I'm gonna go with 300.
Okay.
300 low cam, 10 pounds of boost.
Yeah. Perfect.
It feels good. It pulls hard. It's also got, you know, the gear ratio is rough in this, so.
Yeah, it's made to go 3,000 miles an hour, which is silly.
Yeah.
But it definitely makes it for a different experience.
Titanium looks good, man.
It does look good.
The colors are starting to come in.
Yeah, I was gonna start messing with it with burning the tips or something, but I think I'm just gonna leave it and see how it turns out.
Yeah, I think you should leave it, man. I think it looks good the way it is.
The muffler and all that stuff's already goldening up and everything off the turbo, so.
Yeah, it's, other than that, man, got a couple of things to do. Wire up the boost solenoid.
I'll do that.
And that's it, man.
Yeah, I have real work to do the next few days, so I can't be messing around with this, but cool, man.
So.
Well, thank you so much once again.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
I'm fired up, man.
I am too, man. I'm glad to see it running, man. It's solid. Not bad. Junkyard motor.
$400 motor. That was the cheapest part. The cheapest part of this whole thing was the motor. My exhaust is over $400.
Yeah, your exhaust is probably
so. Yeah, I mean, isn't that crazy? A couple pieces of tubing are more than the entire engine.
Yeah. Well, you also have some nice things on there though. V-bands. And you got titanium, obviously, man.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't skimp out on it. It's
No.
I love the cuts. I love the look of the car. I think the placement of the exhaust is spot on.
Yeah. So yeah, I gotta figure out how to cool this thing down. That'll be fun, dude. I'm excited to actually do the aero and all that stuff.
I think the aero is going to be a really big thing. To me, that's very interesting because, you know, the aero and the ducting into the intercooler are going to play a really significant role in how the car performs.
Yeah. And like I said, our numbers right now are out of control as far as temperature, engine temperatures. You know, I can't put my hand on the rear quarter panel because it's so hot. So, yeah. You know, I'm going to add fan. I'll do some brainstorming here to figure out how to cool down this engine bay, and we'll go from there. But all right, brother. Until next week.
Until next week, my man.
All right, guys, that's a wrap for that. So everything works. I had that power steering leak fixed. The only thing that happened was the engine bay is getting so hot on this side here that it kind of melted or peeled off the adhesive on my sound deadening. So, and it's just extremely hot. Like I can barely touch right here. It's so hot compared to this side. So I gotta do some sort of ventilation to this engine bay. Porsche came factory with a fan that pulls air through right here. However, this fan doesn't fit with the K-series and the exhaust and everything here. So I just gotta come up with a solution. I'll do some brainstorming. For now, I might just actually run it without the engine lid just because you know, I don't wanna accidentally bubble the paint on the quarter panel or something. I'm not sure how hot it's getting in there, but I'm sure when we start ripping it, it'll be definitely rowdy inside here. So maybe some heat shielding. I have some gold reflective tape and then some, you know, stainless or aluminum heat shielding in there might work. I was also considering maybe just cutting some vents like here and do like a tight black mesh and then channeling this air from here and just having it come in and then out immediately. I think it might create a Venturi effect and pull air out of the engine bay. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. Or if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Because you know, this isn't really something I gave any thought. And when it comes to airflow and aerodynamics and stuff, I'm not like, you know, a super whiz on that kind of stuff. So if any of you guys have any suggestions to keep this engine bay cool, let me know. I do plan on trimming up on this bumper here and exposing more of the intercooler and then doing a rear diffuser that essentially has a NACA duct underneath and a flat panel under the motor, separate the intercooler from the engine bay essentially and duct up fresh air. Maybe I could add a couple extra ducts as well and duct up air through here. Maybe some 4-inch brake ducts or something like that, you know, that flexible brake ducting or something like that. I can pull air from other parts of the car. I don't know, guys, just let me know what you think because, you know, I'm just kind of brainstorming here, spitballing. But yeah, car's absolutely filthy because it's been getting worked on, but man, I'm pumped up. So as of right now, we're running 10 PSI, no VTEC, no cam phasing, no nothing. And my guess is it's probably right about 325 horsepower. My guess is gonna be 329 on the dot, power-wise, which is exactly what my E30 is, and it feels pretty much just as fast as that right now. So I'm thinking that's where it's at, but man, I have a dyno day Tuesday with Luke, and we're gonna turn this sucker up and see how she does. So stay tuned for the next one. We're definitely gonna make some jam, and it's gonna be rad. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, helps me out. And let's make some power, huh?